Hello people, today I have with us the booster bed, and this is the high grade 144 booster bed for Nu Gundam. This one is a P Bandai version, a side F version, which I got from P Bandai during their exposition. It's very boring. There isn't any articulation or anything like that. This is what you get. You get the big boosters, which are really cool, and the bed. It's literally all it says, a booster bed. There are stickers that come along with this one, lots of stickers in very large sections in black, and then green for the front here. They are rather nicely done, but I have not put them on yet. I will probably just paint this because why not? We'll try out some masking and put some black on where those need to be, and then some gray on where that gray needs to be. The green, I do have a green that will match that, so this should be a lot of fun to do for paint. Now, the idea behind this one is that the Nu Gundam can ride it like a little jet, per se. It does have a little stand here to help plug your Nu Gundam into. So that is the little 3mm plug that will hold him onto this while it flies. It does use an action base, one of the larger action bases actually. I was trying to put it on this one and I forgot, well, this one only has the 3mm peg, so that isn't going to work. I looked at my other action bases and I'm like, I don't want to build one of those right now. So for now, no stand for this, but it does obviously use one. So instead of doing anything else, let me show you what you can do with this. Now, it is designed for the Nu Gundam, but you can use anything with that 3mm plug. So that means anything that I have, basically, is going to work with it. But there is something else that you can do with this one. And that's if you take this front section off, which it does take a little work to do, but not very much, and put these two together, it comes with these parts here, and these parts actually connect to the Type 89 base jabber. So if you have that one from the Unicorn series, those can plug in there instead of the thrusters that they have, and that gives it some more fuel, and it looks pretty cool. You know, put these two together, it looks pretty all right. But you know, more fuel is always a good thing for something that's meant to speed your mobile suit along. So while this is made for the Nu Gundam, of course you can use anything that you have that has 3mm ports. This one happens to. So here it is with my little base Gundam from Bill Divers. Looks pretty awkward there. That is a very 90-degree angle there, so it does require the booty to be perfectly perpendicular to the base of the bed. Something with more 3mm ports is going to work a little bit better, as you see here with the Alto. That plugs into his back pretty well, and with some neat posing, which, you know, you'll have to do some work to get it in this position. You can have him sitting and ready to shoot at the same time. Pretty cool. A less than intimidating pose by my Jinrai, but he can use this system if you are pushed to use this craft into service. I think, you know, with some proper posing, I think you can get him in a little more flattering of a position, but this one looks quite funny to me. Maybe with some cushions, she'll feel a little bit better, but as of right now, she is kind of hovering over the seat, but it is usable by her. I would consider using the side of her legs here with some of these 3mm ports, plug her in and have her dock sideways. That might work actually pretty well. Something like, you know, have her standing right here and then pivot her over this way. That could work. And knocked her leg off. But as you see, it is pretty versatile. It looks like a birthing chair for this guy, with some, you know, maneuvering or some editing on that stand, I think we can get him to stand up taller and make it so that he isn't as vulnerable to attack from the front, as it were. Yeah, I dropped his hand. Sorry about that. But man, that made me laugh a lot. And as you guys know, I made a notoriously bad choice with my master grade. This one doesn't have any 3mm ports, so I can't plug that in anywhere on his body. You can see the size of this thing compared to him. It is quite large for a high grade type vehicle, but it is just a sled for, you know, the intention of moving your unit a little bit faster than it could normally get there without using its own fuel. Just wanted to show a rear end shot before I close out. This is definitely a fun one to have built. It isn't very substantial. It didn't take very long or take a lot of skill to do. Just some sanding to get rid of the nub marks, which are on the side here. As you can see, that's where the seam is. If you de-seam that, it'll look a lot better, but it isn't necessary because they are going to be covered in either black paint or on stickers if you wanted to use the stickers. It was not a very difficult process. It was also not a very expensive kit because of what it is. It was rather cheap. I think it was a little bit less than $15, something like that. Might have been $16. Either way, that is it for today. I know it was designed for the Nu Gundam, and I specifically built the Nu Gundam beforehand, but I already put him away because I was upset about losing that headpiece. So he's in hiding right now. But that'll be it for today. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye.